restorer,
faithful,
provider,
continuous, close.
The Lord will receive me. Teach me your way, Lord. Lead me in a straight path because of my oppressors. Do not hand me over to the desire of my foes, for false witnesses rise up against me, spouting malicious accusations. It's from Psalm 27. And we had a situation a year ago where my wife, who owns a flat in Edinburgh, had to deal with a lot of false accusations and malicious difficulties where people were trying to take advantage of situations. It was part of a bigger process that the Lord was leading us through, and I think when I read "Lead me in a straight path because of my oppressors," it reminds me of the time that we went through during that, where we felt that we were really being shaped by God, that we needed to walk more in a straight path. We needed to do what He wanted us to do in obedience, and there was a sense of just the process just turning from being extremely difficult, intractable, impossible to deal with in your own strength. I mean, patently we could get nowhere with this. But by the end of it, everything resolved itself. But it resolved itself through a process of the Lord guiding us in His straight path and doing what He needed us to do and learning what He needed us to learn, rather than just simply waiting for the storm to pass. It may never have done, I think, if we hadn't heard His word and listened to what He had to say to us and been guided by Him through it. Eventually, the document arrived just saying that everything in the flat is fine and everything really is over, and that was a day of great release for us. But I think it was the process that we went through that actually released us, not that day. That day was the end of a process, but what happened through that year was a shaping period of time for us. We look back on and we're still learning from now. I'm going to read this as well. I remain confident of this: I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. And I think that's part of the same psalm, and that's what we saw. Thank you.